Holy shit, good morning everybody. Welcome to Farmeritaville. You know what time of year it is? It's Texas Frightmare weekend time of year. That's the time of year it is. Today is Sunday, May 1st, and I'm here to check out the show. You know, I've made a habit of coming on Sunday because usually that's the slowest day. People have spent their money and they might be a little tired, maybe a little hungover, and Sundays typically seem to be slower than Fridays and Saturdays. I'll be up front. I'm not really the type that like spends money and waits in lines to get autographs or pictures. I have done it in the past, but things have changed. Like conventions are like a big business now and they're like super well attended, and I mean, it's just kind of spawned this whole new like sub industry of fandom. Used to, you didn't have that. I think the last time that I spent money and waited in line to get an autograph and a picture was a few years ago. It was Cassandra Peterson, and I waited in line maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and I think it was like 50 bucks for an autograph and a picture. And if you go look at prices and stuff now, wait times completely different than that. So it's a different time frame. The main reason I love coming here though is because I know everybody. I like to hang out, I like to have a drink, I like to talk to friends. I have a ton of friends on staff here. I work for Dark Hour Haunted House, and we always have a booth and we help out with decorating for the Friday night party, and that's always a ton of fun. And so it's just cool to come here and hang out with people I know all over. But that also spurs the best celebrity interaction stories. I'd rather have a story than a picture or an autograph, because a story is so much more unique, I think. And a few years ago, I think probably the best one that I've had came with Robert Englund. We were setting up the Friday night party. We were doing decorations and stuff like we normally do, and we were ready to go. We had actors that were dressed up, you know, in all the movie roles. I can't remember what movie it was. I think it was Halloween. I want to say Halloween or Halloween 2, something like that. But we had our decorations, our photo op. We had all of our actors in costume, and I'm kind of the wrangler overseeing everything. And I asked a friend of mine that worked with Frightmare. They were off duty, I guess, and cutting through the room, and I said, hey, will you take a picture of us? And so we were just kind of doing like archival photos, like here's the stuff that we built, and like here's our actors, and like, you know, here's what we provided. And while we're doing this, I see a guy walk through the room. He's just like cutting through, I guess, leaving. And I look over and I said to my friend that works on staff, I said, is that Robert Englund? And she looks over and she said, holy shit, yeah, it is. And she yelled at him, Robert! And he looked and he came over. What I didn't know is that she had been his handler for that evening, so she had a rapport with him. And he was cutting through on his way out. He had his backpack and he went over to the cash bar and he got a cocktail, and he had his bag and he had his drink, and he was, I guess, going upstairs for the night. And he was just cutting through the room, you know, to avoid the mobs, I guess. And he walks over and he sees all of us. He sees the set work, he sees the costumes. I'm the only person not in costume because I'm the wrangler, I'm the manager, I guess. And so he walks straight up to me in my Dickies shirt, and he tugs at my shirt and says, who the hell is this, the bowling shirt killer? And everybody laughed, and he looked at the camera. My friend snapped a few pictures, and then he said, thanks everybody, you look great, and he walked out. And that was it. It was short, it was sweet, it was to the point, but I love stories like that. That kind of stuff to me is far more fun than just a paid experience. And if you're into the paid experience, I'm not knocking it, go for it, that's for you. You know, a lot of people plan their vacations around this. That's awesome. I'm lucky enough to live here, so this is just like a 30-minute drive and I can come hang out and do everything. So, I don't know, we're here this year to check it out. We're gonna see what there is to check out, and yeah, just have a good time. Welcome to Farmeritaville, everybody. Texas Frightmare Weekend 2022, let's do it. The Nev Campbell line's already filling up. These are just VIPs too. Doors aren't even open yet to GA. Got the guy from Tiger King. That's cool. Very cool artwork. Quick, plug yourself.
Patrick C. Harrison III, Death Set Press. I'm a publisher, I'm an author. Check us out at pc3horror.com, deathsetpress.com.
All right, awesome. I will put the link in the video. Very cool. Oh, these are cool.
Yeah, there should be a light, huh?
Heather Langenkamp doing autographs already. Arrow Video, premier sponsor.
Hi.
Hello. These are cool. Clayguy.com. All the cool horror action figures.
Do you have money?
I'm digging the metal artwork, especially the classic Addams Family. That's cool. I want to buy one of these and backlight it with LEDs. I might be addicted to wall art. I'm running out of wall space in my office. Get these cool things from Nightmares Unlimited.
Pardon?
I'm talking to camera.
Sorry about that.
You're all right. Dude, these are awesome.
Thank you.
Very cool. Got our lines for all the Scream folks. Matthew Lillard, Jamie Kennedy, Skeet Ulrich. Already filling up. Again, we're not even open to GA yet, and this line spills outside. So there's no telling how long the wait will be. All the VHS tapes are taking me back. Very cool.
Hi, how are you? It's good to see you.
Madly Made Creations. All kinds of cool artwork.
Yes, all handmade.
I want to see this come around the baggage claim.
Exactly. It's been suggested to me to buy the cheapest ticket to anywhere and just to book a flight.
Just to watch it,
Just to film things. Film for a TikTok and see what people say.
Get the reactions. There you
Yep.
go. These are cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you. But all one of a kind. I sculpted myself. You know the deal.
Very cool. Is it latex, canvas?
Latex,
Mixed
silicone,
media?
glass. Yeah, glass is my new thing.
Very
So,
cool. Latex, silicone, glass.
Yes.
There's a glass on that one. That's cool.
Which one?
The dragon. I like the dragon.
I like the dragon.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very cool.
I look like an insane person because I wear heels and skirts all the time. I go in the back alley with a hammer and bottles and I shatter them. No, like legit. I'm just like looking really dolled up and like la di da di da. Then bam, bam,
Smash,
bam,
smash,
bam.
smash.
So it's funny.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
Oh, the blue one. I like the blue one too.
Yeah, no, they're fun. I love it. It's my new passion. I make it with mostly latex, but some of them have like silicone and glass in them. So it's my favorite. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
These are cool. The Curiositeer always has the coolest dead stuff, jewelry, knickknacks, you name it. Dead things in jars. It's one of my favorite vendors to come check out every year. She has a sick sense of humor and I love it. Okay, this artwork is cool. I might actually throw down the money on one of these. These are pretty flippin' awesome. And I haven't even thumbed through the box right here yet to see what else is on there. Well, these cool monster graphics. Alan needs that in his office, I think. That's an Alan picture. Alan's like me though. He's already got so much wall art in his office. He may not have room. Here's a bunch of cool stuff. This is old school. I don't carry a purse, but if I do, I feel like it would be one of these. Something to keep tequila in. All kinds of cool collectibles. Oh, Beetlejuice collectible. Love that one. Hi, I'm Jake Farmer, and this is a shameless self-promoting plug. Now here's something you may not know. Dark Hour makes and sells custom masks. You won't find these on the internet. These are all made and sculpted at Dark Hour. You can buy them at Dark Hour, and now you can buy them at Texas Frightmare weekend if you stop by the Dark Hour booth. Of course, by the time you see this, you'll have to wait till next year, or come see us in person. And that is a custom ghost face mask we sculpted for the party Friday night. Larger than life, exaggerated features. Our first foray into a movie character. Did I say that right? Foray? Did I say it right? Cool. Ah, this is gonna make great B-roll. More cool bags from zombiegear.com. Oh, that's cool. Awesome stuff. zombiegear.com.us.info. That is the best use for the 12-foot Skelly Boy I've seen so far. Attention getter. It's starting to fill up. We're still about 15 minutes till general admission, and the screen lines are filling up. Jamie Kennedy's at his table, Ski Ulrich is at his table, and it looks like it's going to be another busy day. You can see right now, you can still see floor space. You can still see the carpet. That means it's not packed yet. So we'll see how it gets in a little bit once the doors are open for general admission. FatherEvil.com. He sees what you're doing.
The Father is never far.
The Father is never far.
Under your bed.
Cool Halloween tattoos while you wait. Love it. Trick or Treat Studios. They've actually got, this is a small booth. They're at the Trans World Halloween show every year, and they've got tons and tons of cool stuff. They're like the license holders for all the major IPs. So all kinds of costumes and props from like major pictures. They've got like the officially licensed everything you could imagine. And right next to them, Nev Campbell just showed up. It's going down, the line's moving. It's about to get crazy. Check out the smaller ballroom. It's now a little after 11 and GA's open everywhere. We've got Brad and Fiona Dorif. Looks like they're already at their tables. Crowd is not quite as bad in here as it was in the other room, but it's definitely picking up speed fast. This whole row looks like it's more autograph signings. Lance Henriksen's at his table. That's pretty cool. He's got a pretty good line, I'll bet. Oh yeah.
I was like, really made on the way because I was like, okay, as soon as you guys left, I was like,
Cool. Dead Dave Designs. I love the light up things. Night lights.
I was like, hey, Jake, what's it gonna be?
I'm a sucker for light up stuff.
this ear right here. Joanna, listen to your ear. Ears are coming out. Did you see these over here? Look at her.
For instance, I hear all the time, oh, I killed cats.
Texas Triffid Ranch. These guys are here every year. This is the coolest thing ever. Like, who would have thought at a horror convention you buy actual carnivorous plants?
Precisely.
And it just looks cool and creepy. All the glass and like leaves and stuff.
Well, that's it. It's like, for instance, with the ones in the containers here, you go ahead and raise underneath the desk lamp. Put a 100-watt equivalent LED bulb in it, and that supplies more than enough light. Set it on a timer, 12 hours on, 12 hours off, you're all set.
I just don't.
I understand.
So I'm still considering it because I really do want one.
That's
I just don't want it.
Can I share a personal testimony down there? 9 years ago, it's still lit.
Taken this one and made the display look even cooler with all the sci-fi elements.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
But I don't get enough sunlight.
Asian
So-
pitcher plant.
Require full sun.
Yeah, because I only get maybe on my patio from my apartment, I get maybe 4 hours of sunlight.
That's part of it. Also, on an apartment there,
That's
most
cool.
of those patios are like conventional. So that would be an issue.
I am not a big plant guy as far as taking care of them.
Yeah, because you can keep it
I love
inside.
plants as decor and decoration, but I know that I will let them die, so I don't have that many. My wife does. She's got more of a green thumb than I do.
Not direct.
Maybe I will have to see if she wants some carnivorous plants. Cool. Should I take candy? Oh, okay. I'll take. Let me see.
Fatten you up a little bit.
Fatten me up. Oh, mine's got a bug on it.
Yes, that's what it was.
It's later in the day. It's actually starting to thin out. Like, I can tell the amount of people, at least out here, is kind of thinner. I've got my go-go juice. I got a cocktail. Day drinking, you know, the way to go. So I'm gonna venture back into the main ballroom, see how the crowds are. It's actually kind of thinned out. I don't know. I did a lap earlier without the camera on, and it was like mosh pit, dense, shoulder to shoulder. But now it's getting a little later, and it's not as bad in here. There's still some people waiting in lines for like some of the bigger names. Right in front of me, you can't see it because the camera's pointing at me, but Matthew Lillard, Skeet Ulrich, Jamie Kennedy, the big Scream trio, and now there's people camped out waiting for them. I guess they're either on lunch break or they're probably doing like pro photo ops, so people are like on pause. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, the lines here are not terrible. The walkways are not terrible. Again, I did do a lap earlier and it was ridiculous. Like you couldn't walk hardly. You kind of had to just scoot through. But the fact that you can see the floor behind me, see the carpet, you couldn't see carpet earlier. It was that densely packed in here. So it's kind of leveling out, not too bad. A lot of people had to check out the hotel, get their stuff, maybe catch a flight or whatever. I think that's part of the benefit to me of like, fortunately being local to this and it being a relatively short drive away, just coming in on Sunday, doing it all on Sunday, because the crowds seem to be less. Maybe people are hungover today. Maybe they're broke, I don't know. But it's definitely not as bad as it was yesterday. I wasn't here yesterday, but the reports don't lie. It was nuts. Okay, exactly the kind of stories I'm talking about. You can hear people cheering over there because I've been hanging out here with friends in the corner. We're right here in the corner of the room by the service hallway, and the door just opens with a pair of cops. And like, excuse us folks, excuse us. And I step out of the way because they're cops and I respect cops. And they're escorting Nev Campbell. So she walks by and says hi and smiles and then goes right over there. So never know. Oh, I'm choked up. I was choked up. I'm not as choked up now, but I'm catching my breath. I'm over here in the corner. I came by, I was just making rounds again over here by our dark hour booth, like in the corner. So there's this kind of dead space. And I recognized the lady, and she is the mother of Jeb Bartlett, who was a good friend of mine and everybody else at this convention. Jeb, unfortunately, we lost a while back due to cancer, and to me and many others, he was Frightmare Weekend. He was a huge part of Frightmare Weekend. It wasn't Frightmare if you didn't come see Jeb, say hi to Jeb. You know, he was high up in the security team, did a great job. I worked with him at a previous haunted house before Dark Hour, and he was the head of security out there, did a bang up job. And it's just anytime you hung out with Jeb, he just lightened the room up because he was jolly and happy and just loved being around people. He loved talking about horror movies. He loved doing haunted house stuff, loved doing security stuff. He was just like, he was a personality, you know, that you did not forget. And I saw his mom and wanted to say hello, and some other people were already saying hello, and she had a picture, she had a shirt with his picture on it and everything. And it was just nice to like talk and catch up and talk about Jeb. And like, we all just kind of got choked up, her and I and another relative and some other Dark Hour people, because we just kind of found ourselves having memories of Jeb. And we miss you, buddy.
Driving down this road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Take me home to the place I belong, Virginia. Mama, take me home.
This is the line for somebody, Nev Campbell. People are camping out to get Nev Campbell's autograph. Craziness. Okay, I had to do it. I had to meet Tom Savini. The guy is an icon as far as horror movies. I got the autographed picture, which came with a photo. Totally cool dude. Also, I hope I look that good at that age. Holy shit. Oh man, Texas Frightmare Weekend 2022 is in the books. Anyway, I had a great time. I think it was fun. It was definitely busy in general. I mean, I have friends that have been here the whole weekend, even though I've just been here Sunday, and it was definitely busier this year. But I will say, today on Sunday, the first couple hours, everybody, you know, mobbed in right at opening, but after the first 2-3 hours, it really just kind of, numbers went down, and wasn't that crazy. I just met Tom Savini, got the photo, got the autograph, and he had 0 line. There was one guy taking a picture with him when I walked up, and I thought, why not? I love the work of Tom Savini, so I'm gonna throw down the money and do it. No wait whatsoever. So it was great. So yeah, I guess it just really depends on your priorities and like what you want to do and what you want to experience. If you want to wait in line and get autographs, yeah, like there's not, I really don't know what to say. There's not a lot you can do about that. Like if it's in demand, you're gonna pay and or wait for it. But if you just want to hang out, check out the sites, see people, see celebrities, maybe in passing, like I saw Nev Campbell, then dude, yeah, come hang out. It's awesome here. I love it. I come every year. Thank y'all for watching. I know I sound like every other YouTuber or person with a phone. Hit that subscribe button. More fun videos every week. I go do crazy stuff and I bring y'all along with me. Anyway, take care. Go do stuff. Thanks for watching.